Now, I do not exactly know who it was, but I promised him a setup tour more than once. But I never really got around doing it simply because my setup wasn't finished, or I just had no time, or it was just messy as hell. So, um, for now, I think I'm done with this setup. Not a whole lot will change if anything changes. So I think I can finally make this video. And you can also maybe hear it. I have a little cold, so my voice is, a little rough. Whatever. I will start here with this shelf. It's not really a setup in that way, but I'm just gonna show you here this charging station, as I call it. Here are my two little portables. This is a 2010 MacBook Air and an old Acer netbook, and I always just charge them here and store them here because they're nice and small, and when I need them I pick them up from here, and when I don't need them I put them back in here. And they don't need a lot of space, and here in my room I don't need those computers, so this is just pretty much for charging them up. I also sometimes charge here my iPhone, but that's kind of rarely. Oh, and here, this is just my old iPod Touch. I'm gonna sell this thing, so that's why it's sitting there all packed up in its original box. So yeah, that's probably the last time you guys will ever see this. Oh no! Yeah, so this is it. An old iPod Touch, don't really need that anymore. Under here is nothing exciting, just Windows and some games and Windows. Also with 10 in these, just a lot of optical media, just nothing exciting. And up here some more cars. Yeah, I love my cars. I totally dig these. And this here it comes. This is all you want to see. Sorry for this exciting camera work, but whatever. Here is my main desk. Now I know what all design guys are gonna say. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you not purchasing any stands, or why are you putting this here and there? And I know it's not really a refined setup or anything. It's not really good looking, but guys, honestly, I don't give a shit. This is like the thing. I sit on this desk a long time every day. It's usually covered in a lot of sheets and just books and crap. So it's I really don't care how it looks. It just needs to work and function. And kind of the only design elements or decoration elements is this hammer. So yeah. Why now? You might ask yourself, why do I put my two monitors? By the way, yes, I've got two monitors. I'm gonna come to these very soon. Why am I putting this on these books? Well, the reason is I'm a pretty tall guy, and when I sit here for a long time, I don't want to always sit like crooked. I need to do that in school anyway, so at least when I'm home I want my monitors to be high up so I can just look straight at them. And the problem with this monitor especially is that you can adjust it with height. This is better, but it still doesn't go up all the way. So that's why I put books on it, and it works. It works great. That's how I want it. So now the monitors are hooked up to my main rig. This is my custom built 2015 machine. You can see a 3-part video of this, and maybe even more. I don't know. Kind of lost track. It's a new Xeon build. And it's my main machine, really stable, love this computer really fast. And I recently purchased this second monitor. This is another 24-inch Samsung. And this one I've had for a long time. But I always like two screens. It's not that I necessarily need two screens, but it's really nice to have like all the not uninteresting, but not so important stuff on this screen and focus on your work on the first screen. So it's just a little easier. This is, by the way, the best dual monitor setup I've ever had. I usually always had like 2 different resolution screens, especially with the huge IMAX screen, 27 inches. And then I hooked like up a 15-inch Dell, the resolutions. But this is perfect. They're both 1920 by 1080 screens, There is no resizing the window when I move them, and this is all I need. They have a different temperature, if you know what I mean. This is a little more dark, more blue, more, well, cold, and this is a little more warm. So if I would be like a hardcore designer, this wouldn't be really that great. I tried to adjust these as best as possible, but the problem is this monitor is just newer, and so the backlight is kind of new. So they're different. You can definitely notice that when you look at documents and stuff. They're a little darker on this, but I really don't care. I've got two perfect 24-inch screens. That's all I need. And I'm not a gamer, and I'm not a designer, and the couple of videos I cut for you guys, I really can live with this. So if I would be like a huge Photoshop guy or so, this would disturb me. But in the end, I mean, they're both nice screens, and the temperature is not really, the color is not really that important for me. What I need to say though is Windows does a horrible job with dual monitors, especially Windows 8. It's like horrible. That's all I can say. I hated using dual screens on Windows, but I don't use it as a main system anyway, so it's not that much of a deal. I really hope they improve that on Windows 10, because that disturbs you big time if you have two screens. Yeah, so here is monitor, next to the monitor, my two Bose speakers, just stereo speakers. They're great sounding. That's all I need. It's great. And keyboard and mouse. No, not any gaming stuff or anything high interesting. This is just a, I think, $15 keyboard, and this is a $10 mouse. So yeah, or even less. I don't know. They work. I'm not really a high-end accessory guy. If you can figure that out, I haven't figured that out by now. It's I do like using high-end components on my computer, but when it comes to accessories, maybe these speakers, yeah, but like mouse, keyboard, webcam, blah blah, no, don't care about high-end stuff there. So this is my main desk, primary desk. That's where I sit most of my time. And yeah, there's my printer, by the way. I haven't powered that up in months. But it's there, it works. If the ink wouldn't be so freaking expensive, I would use it. But yeah, anyways, this is it. Here is just a random iMac G3 sitting on this desk there. Here I usually just play around with my old Macs, like especially these, like the iMac G3s, the eMac, if I have time. Not in the moment, but it works. Same here. Here is just a little old computer setup. This is my old Compag with this old monitor I got for free. And yeah, just for playing around. Now here is my second desk. This is my old iMac. It's a 2010 iMac. I still use that a lot, and I love this desk. I do mostly writing work here, and usually it's crammed full of stuff. So right now there's only one folder laying on it, but usually there's like a lot of stuff on it. So when I run out of space over there, I continue here. So I do have to work a lot with sheets and stuff. So yeah, that's a problem when you're a student. Anyways, when I also get computers for repair, I do it here. Or yeah, mostly laptops, also desktops, and I hook it up to this monitor and see what's wrong. And yeah, there's the old iMac sitting there. When I care, I hook up this Dell screen to it, but right now it's sitting up there doing nothing. But yeah, sometimes I pull it down, but for what I do in this iMac, 27 inches is like more than enough. So it's not really a problem having one screen there. It's hooked up to this, I don't know what it is, I think 1.5 terabyte hard drive. just for Time Machine and Photos Library. So yeah, this is actually it. Under there is a lot of stuff, some laptops, my PowerBook, my Dell Vostro. Here's the Power Mac. As you can see, I'm not really a guy who cares about any, how do you say it, forgot the word, yeah, anyways, I'm a messy guy. That's what I want to say. I really don't care if something doesn't belong there. It needs to go. I just put it, randomly place it, and yeah. I think you know what I mean. I'm not really that of an exact guy, so it needs to work. It doesn't always need to be that beautiful, and yeah. Except on my car, that needs to be nice. Anyways, here is my PS3. Not if I would ever use this. It's yeah, just sitting there. I don't know why I still have that, by the way. Since I got the Raspberry Pi, it's like useless. But yeah, maybe to watch DVDs. That's all actually. And my new a new TV, OMG, yes. I finally replaced this old Grundig. This is I think 40-inch Samsung. I got that for really cheap because it's a model that they stopped selling. It's great, it's working, full HD, it's all I need. It works. I don't watch that much TV, but I do watch a lot of movies, so. I also, when I watch some videos, I, for example, have on my computer, I run a really professional setup Ethernet cable over here to my Raspberry, which you can see there is the Raspberry Pi, like there. Then I run an Ethernet cable there, boot the Raspberry Pi up, and I can play videos. Same when I want to play, for example, whatever, a DVD or something, and I don't care about turning on the PS3. Yeah, over there is nothing, because there's my bed, and yeah, that's actually all there is to it. Most of my time I spend here. When I do work, I sit here and do work. So, yeah, this is my setup. I like it. It's working. It's not really the greatest looking, I know, but whatever. I don't care. It's working. So, thank you for watching. I hope it doesn't change anymore soon. I don't think so. So, yeah. See you in the next video. Please subscribe and like and do all that stuff. And yeah, then have a nice day.